Hello friends! I will be using this plastic egg for my craft today, and I will use this painter's tape. I will tape it there, and the reason why I do that is because it will be easy for me to just cut it and see where I'm gonna cut. And if there is a little of break or a chip, I really don't care. It really doesn't matter because I will wrap this anyway later with a jute twine. So I just trace the front part onto the back part and then cut it. So this time you can see there that I just formed it like this, and then I just glued it with the E6000. If you're gonna make this kind of craft, please don't use any glue tool because it dries so quick and it's gonna be very difficult because it's difficult to stick them together. So I just used it E6000, but on the inside I put the glue tool to do that. So this time I'm going to start to just wrap this jute twine all around it. You can see that I started at the very top. You can use any size of jute twine you like if you're gonna be making this kind of craft. I did this craft last year. I think that was, I just don't remember what month was that, but I did this craft before, but I'll just make a different design on this now. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gluing it and then put the jute twine, glue it again and put the jute twine, and that's the finished craft. Everybody, I'll set it aside. So I have this piece actually just to trace it onto the cardboard. This is to make a circle around shape, but you can use any size you like. So I just painted it with Waverly ink and then dry it with my heat tool, and then I'm going to glue it. There is a part there which is a little of flat, so that is where I glued it, and then all around it I just glue this jute twine. So you can see that it's really forming now into a beehive, and I really love how it turned out. So after this, I will start here with these candles. This is a candle stand or candlestick stand, or I don't know what you call this candlestick, but you can see this on the video. This is from Dollar Tree. I just painted it with the Dixie Belle Slick Stick as primer, and then once dry I just rub this tea light onto there, and once it's done I'm going to paint this with the Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel. This time I applied 2 coats with a Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel. And you can see the Honey Dipper. I just painted it also with the Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel. And I'm using the chip brush to do that. You can use any brush, anything that will go in between spaces of these Honey Dipper. So now I'm drying it, and this is also another piece from Dollar Tree. I'm not gonna paint it. I will just lightly brush this with the Burnt Umber by Apple Barrel, but not totally paint it. And it's really turning very, very nice if you want to just apply, you know, 1 coat with it. Me, when I started painting it lightly, it still could show that it's somehow painted with a Burnt Umber because it's already dark in color. So I just set it aside after drying, and with this candlestick, I just use this packaging tape. It's a packing tape. I crumpled it and then started to just rub it onto there. And you can see it turned out very, very nicely done. It's chippy. And what I'm doing this time is I'm just lightly brushing this piece with the Dark Antique Wax by Behr that I bought. Actually, I just bought this from Home Depot. So I'm going to start to just lightly sand this piece. And I love the color. So I'll be going back now to the beehive. I just trace it onto the cardboard. This is actually just a leftover of cardboard. It even has the other side show the corrugated part, but it really doesn't matter. Even if you don't remove the other side, it is much better. So I'll just put there, I glued it because once I'm going to glue this piece onto there, it will be more sturdy. It will firmly glued than just the sides of the beehive without anything on the bottom. So now I put this glue again, hot glue, and then I just put this jute twine. So it will be attached to the base and to the beehive as well. So it is more sturdy this time. Now I'm going to apply this glue, hot glue, and then I have this moss mat. I bought these from Michael's. I will just arrange it there to just make it look like a garden. And I'm going to start just putting some, after this I'll be arranging some artificial flowers after I'm going to glue this honey dipper. So it's just the spot there actually, and you can see I'm squeezing something like hot glue there, and I will just let it dry because this will serve as the honey. And now you can see that I am starting to arrange some this I put actually Sweet Annie and artificial flowers there. This one depends on you. If you're gonna make this craft, it depends on you of what kind of flowers you're gonna put there. So I glued 3 pieces of the bees there that you will see later. And I am starting to just make a very simple bow. And you can see that the cloth that I'm using also match with the craft. So I'm just making a very simple bow. It really doesn't matter how many loops I'm going to use, for as long as once I see that the bow is already very nice and I love how it turned out, that will be the time I'm going to stop. And then I am going to just tie it with a jute twine. Try to make it look fluffy. Trim this one if possible. So once it's done, I just put it there on that spot there just to make it look pretty. Then I just put a very simple button, and now I am starting to just paint it with this is actually metallic luster gold. So it's all up to you. If you have any bronze color there, you can use it for your, or any paint that you like, for as long as it looks like honey, the color of honey. So I just put that 3 pieces of bees, artificial bees, and lightly brush it with the dark antique wax by Bear. And that's the very, very nice craft, everybody. And I will now start to just put E6000 on this candlestick. And I will just put a little of the foam. This is a floral foam because it will add more stability once I'm going to glue this onto this piece. And you can see it really looks so nice. If you like to see more of my craft ideas, and if you like this craft, please go to my main page. Please click like, and please give me a follow. So when you follow me, you'll be notified when I go live, and you will be updated of my craft. After this, I did not show to you, I already painted the bottom of the base. So that is my finished craft. It really looks so pretty. It has the honey, it has the bees, it has the artificial flowers, the Sweet Annie, and so with the bow. So I hope you like this craft, everybody, and you love watching this, and you're gonna make your own. So like I said, please click like and give me a follow when you go to my main page. And this is the finished craft. I just love it. So vintage. So thank you, everyone. Till next time.